Hey guys, how's it going? It's the next day out here at the property, and it's quite a bit cooler. It's in the 40s. Still got that wind blowing, making it even colder. I forgot to, didn't forget, but I left walking back up here to where we planted the trees because I left the tractor there last night. Just forgot to go back and get it, I guess. And I'm gonna get started putting those fence around the trees. Then I guess I'll get the look at that water leak that I ended up finding when I was filling up the water buckets. Gonna try to get that water pump set up on the water tank, and after that I'm not sure. We'll see what happens, what time it is, doing all that. But it's man, it's so much different over here behind the trees. It's nice and warm out here in the sun, and the wind's blocked a little bit. But get back out here, away from the trees again, and there's the wind blowing back. Ooh, it's got a good north wind that's chilly. So over here with the tractor, we'll get it, then head back over, get the side by side, and come back over here again and put the fence up. So I'll catch back up with you in a minute. All right, made it back. Got the fence here. It's just a small 3-foot fence. I don't think I need anything more. I only got 50 feet. I hope it is enough. Wrap it around here a little so it holds. And then just come around to give this little guy a little protection. I think it needs a big area. Something like that right there ought to do. I just cut them down and slice it together. And then looking at the way this tree is blowing in the wind, might need to put some support in there for it. Run a piece of wire to it, hold it up straight. Make sure she grows up straight. Oh, come on. There we go. Just do that. Just hook some of these around. Not gonna do it too much so that when I do come take them off here sometime from now, I'll know exactly when that'll be, but it's easy to get off. Yeah, this wind's blowing this tree straight over, I think. So I'm just gonna add a piece of wire, come from the tree here and over and hold it up straight. Don't know how long till it gets established, I guess. I think I'll just do a little loop, go over the top of it, or I'll go more towards the middle. And do I need more than one? I can't see. That wind is straight ripping still. Just go like that. It's a little too far. Pretty vertical there. Should probably do 3. Just make sure it's held in all directions. And I'll just put this one, I don't have to loop it all the way around the tree. I'll loop it around the other wire. Yep, might as well do 3. All right, I think that looks good. Now I just got to do that 6 more times. And that took 6 minutes. So should be done within an hour. That'd be good. Well, it turns out 50 foot of fence was not enough. But I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 done. I guess I started out these way too big this way because that's a good distance from that pole to this one. But it's really narrow this way. So I put those poles too far apart to use up what I had. As far as the fencing, I thought 50 foot would be more than enough, but I guess I've only got 5 done. I used 10 foot per thing. It's just didn't cross my mind that it would take that much. So I'm out of the fencing, so I'll get more, get the last 2 trees, and then now I'm gonna head back and check on that water leak. All right, while I was overdoing those trees, decided to come check on these, which I haven't done in a while. And yeah, pretty sure that one's a goner. This one, pretty sure even if it survives, it's gonna be a funky looking one. This one, she turned it brown. So I don't know about that. Get some water on it today for sure. Same with this one. It's looking pretty bad. And this one ain't got a lick of green on it. I'm pretty sure it's a goner. So it is what it is. I know better this time to put the fencing up around it. So now on to the water. Well guys, it's cold and wind's got me a little out of sorts today. Not feeling too motivated or anything. And I don't really want to mess with that water, like I said. It's a cold, maybe a next weekend project. But I will get on the water pump. I'm Brandon. Don't know if I said that earlier. Of course, there's Blisto. No, I didn't say anything about him because he was in the RV staying warm. So I'm gonna come over here, got the water pump out, going to see how I'm going to mount it and make like a little box for it or something. Got it right there. It's just a little guy, 12 volt, hook up to the battery. So I think I just want to make a little box for it and make it something easy to move around. So let me come up with an idea and I'll get back with you. I got all these old cut-offs from when I put the cedar planks. It's old fence boards, and I cut them down to put the cedar planks up underneath the gazebo. So I think all I'm gonna do is just take 2 of them, put them down here together, put the water pump in like so, put a board here, a board there, another one over here like so. I'll drill, might not even need to go too wide, make it a nice little small box just like that. Drill a hole here for the water hose to go through and one on the other side. Make it a nice little small box, be able to put a top on it. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I don't think there's any need for it to be this big. There's much more room there than needed. This does seem kind of small. But I'm gonna get these cut up, trim off the edges here, get them all to the same length. and then we'll get tacking them together. So we get on it. All right, well, I've been in here working away, talking away, and forgot to turn on the camera. So I've got the box here, how I want it, get the hose through, and when I was cutting through using the little hole saw here, I forgot about the nails. And I was right up close to the edge here. And I think I just about ruined that, and it was hard to cut. So once I got going and thought about the nails there, well, it was too late. That thing was already gnawed down to nothing. I don't know if you can tell. Should be big old spikes on there like that one. And yeah, they're gone. So I don't think that one's cutting anymore. Pretty much burned through this the last little bit when the teeth were so dull. So I've got the box, got the pump in there where I want it, a little extra room for the cable. So I'm gonna just found some little bitty screws that I'm gonna try screwing it down with and see about making a lid somehow. So I'll check back in a minute. All right, I got this old, not old, but just a spare piece of plywood laying around over there in the corner. So I'm just going to use it to make a lid. I'll lay it up here. Trace it out. Oh man, it's got 2 lines on there. All right. I got some old lines from where I cut before, and gotta make sure I hit the right ones. Then I got a hinge here, nice old hinge. I'll just plop that on, and then got a little pipe clamp that came with the solar light poles. So you can clamp around there, but it's got some nice rubber here. And I think I can just slap it right there in the middle, be able to carry it. You have to do it with 1 or 2 fingers, but it's not so bad. You even spread it out a little bit, give you more. Oh yeah, spread it out real good there. Yep, so that'll work. So we'll get to it. Well, I've been contemplating on how to make a latch to keep the lid shut. And I have this bracket here that's way overkill, but I can't think of anything else. So I think this whole box is way overkill at this point. I'm just trying to use what I have. And this is what I got. So it'll work. And it'll all do the job. I'm gonna go in there straight. There it goes. These little screws are so hard to get started. Well, there it is. Stuff didn't go on exactly straight. Probably my fault too. Probably. I don't know who else to blame it on. I'm the only one here. That's good enough. It works. I've been through all kinds of bins and stuff looking for something to make this work. Is even thinking about doing a little bungee strap that would have gone over, but I think that would have just worn out. Oh, don't change it. Don't change it. It's done. Doesn't need to be perfect. Just realized too that I'm not going to be able to hook it up and use it because I need to come out of the tank, and it's a female fitting or a male fitting coming out of the tank, and the hose is female to go on that one and then male on the other end. Well, I need to connect to the male here, so I need a female to female hose. So I'm not going to be able to use this today, but I do need to put more water down on those old trees. So we'll see. What happens next? I guess technically I could use, come on, that little water pump did come with a drop-in submersible piece. This piece right here. So I could drop this in the tank and hook it up to this. Go that way and just see how much power. I think that's what I'll do. Sounds like fun, right? Let me get all this situated and then we'll see how it goes. All right, I got the water tank here all filled up. I think it's 40 or says 40 gallon, but that's way down here. The water's all the way up to here. Can't remember if I got a 40 gallon or 50 gallon tank. Put that in there. Got the water hose here. Let's turn it on and see what it does. All right, spraying water. That's what it's supposed to do. This sprays pretty good. I'm over here at the old dying trees. They definitely don't look very good. But I'm gonna get these. Where you see that wind blowing that water. I'm gonna get these watered up and then go get the other trees. Go back and see what time it is. See what we can get ourselves into. We'll catch back up with you in a little bit. All right. Well, took a break for a little while and got something to eat. Got some time left, so I figured I'd come over here and cut into this insulation and see where I'm leaking at. I'm not really sure. I can hear it. The pump comes on every few minutes. Oh, there it is. I don't know at this point if... Did I just forget to glue this? Surely not. I've never done that before. You can hear there the pump cuts back on, so let me go turn off the pump and then get back in here and see if I can figure it out. Hopefully I just forgot to glue it. I don't have to cut any pipe or replace anything, so be right back. Well, I think I did forget to glue it, and I wish I would have turned on the camera when I was just messing with it right now, because I turned off the pump, but it was still pressurized good, and I was messing with that and it blew water all in my face and soaked me and my clothes, if you can tell. It's soaking wet, and man, that's cold. So, oh man, that was a huge mistake. Golly. Let me go get dried off. I'll be back. All right, well, at least went and got some new pants on. Jacket I can't do much about, it's my only one. So, got my primer, got my glue. Try this out. Man, I just don't know if guess I forgot to glue this. I don't know. Doesn't feel like there's any glue on it. Either I forgot to glue it or my glue is going bad. I don't know. We'll put some down in there and hope this fixes the problem. Oh, get out of there. That ought to do it. Hopefully it went down in there far enough. But we're gonna go with that. Ugh. I hate putting these back on. So I think at this point, I'm just gonna let this sit here and dry. Not worry about it until next weekend. And come back and check it then. Otherwise, I think it's a good time to call it a day and start packing up and just head home, because it just don't feel like a good weekend. I don't know. Maybe it's the cold, the wind, whatever. Got some stuff done with the trees and whatnot, but otherwise it doesn't feel like I got anything done. All right, well, I still got a little time before I need to leave. So I'm gonna try to finish cutting up this stuff here real quick and get the log splitter out and split some of it up. You know, that big piece there is already split from when the tree split, but it needs some more. So I'm gonna get the saw out and get cutting on it. All right, well, I got a little bit of wood split up and cut another piece off that big log over there. It's just a little too much for that electric saw, battery powered saw, but it made it finally. I don't think I was recording at that time, forgot to turn on the camera again, and so it was a struggle getting through there, and I didn't make the straightest cut. It was going angled. When I went from the other side, I had to angle the other way. But, it was a mess. Yeah, just kind of how this weekend seems to have been. Everything's a little bit of a mess. So I started picking up already. I think I've got pretty much everything put up. Just got to go get the dog, close up the RV, close up the shed here, and get headed back to town. So I think that's gonna about do it for me. So till next time, later.